Guys, Strike here, and welcome back to Mass Effect 1 Legendary Insanity, whatever the fuck, I will never get used to saying that, but it is the first, the original, the Exodus, the Genesis of the arse defect. That's right, we've got all the... Can you shut the fuck up? I'm doing a goddamn intro. Actually, to be fair, you interrupted me before I went on a tangent that I had no idea how it was gonna end. My knowledge on arse is very, very limited, or at least the biology. Alright, where the hell do we want to go from here? Here comes my coom with that intro. Yeah, but that's like a... What's it called? What's the fucking thing where you ring a bell and the dog comes to eat, and then it will come even if there's no fucking food? I've forgotten the name of that horrible fucking scientist that tortured all the dogs to do that. But I imagine that's what's forcing you to spunk. A very similar kind of deal there, Scott. But I don't blame you. I still welcome your cum. It's like your equivalent of bits. I don't need money, I only need to be paid in bodily fluids. I can probably sell them on some kind of black market, right? I'm sure there's a market black enough for that. Business, Immortal, where are you? Oh, he's up there. I didn't realize stairs were a thing. Stairs are pretty useful. I don't understand, like, some of the first inventions humanity ever came up with, but I could fly a ship like that. I'm so used to being in space that it's too much for my tiny little fucking mind. But they're pretty damn useful to go places, huh?
Elder brother? It's me.
Don't hang up! What a cutie!
I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time, Mr. Bruce. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Key.
Pavlov, yes, that's right. I don't know the dog dude.
The office is closed by Hanshen's administrator.
It's such an extra intro, I'm actually laughing. It's so amazing. Is it amazing or just embarrassing? Probably both. It's so YouTube. It's so disgustingly YouTube.
No, that's the administrator. The Hanshen administrator. Now, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp.
What else gets drilled into them in boot camp? I'd like to work at a Turian boot camp. I'd finally be able to understand what's going on under Garrus's suit.
But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Novaria's own network?
God, this guy won't shut. He doesn't even have a name.
It would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here.
Although it wouldn't surprise me if the Solarians genuinely call their kid, like, businessman.
I'll speak to you soon.
Lawyer, doctor. This is the only thing you're allowed to be, or you will be sent into the void, into the vat with all the others. Hello, Inamorta. Who the fuck is Oppo? Oh, it's the bubblegum jellyfish! Alright, yeah, we can hang out with you. Stairs are made for tripping. Welcome, God Boko. It's been a while. It's always great to have you here. Yes, what are you having? Am I meant to be doing this stealthily? Give me 1 second. This is a big goodbye moment right now.
Sorry to bother you.
You're actually gonna welcome that? Like, I know you're on Novaria and everything, and you're in your adorable Krogan equivalent of a tux, because the helmet isn't on. I still don't understand why they need helmets. Like, they're big, their hair, I guess you want to call it, their horrible forehead scales, or, what is that at this point? Like a 1,250 head? It's a pretty big goddamn head. Like, I'm pretty sure that takes far more bullets than any helmet ever could. A helmet's just a courtesy to not embarrass the other fucking species at this point. Let me quickly check what I'm meant to do with you. It's an assignment, so we don't need to worry about that. I believe it's smuggling. I mean, I guess we talk about Opal, but I want to know what he's drinking.
What do you want?
Because I want some of it. Melt my kidneys in seconds, Krogan.
Is that you're drinking?
Human blood with cinnamon. Find someone else to bother.
Human blood with cinnamon? Will he ever let me talk to him again? I mean, I'd like a sip. Like, that was obviously a joke to make me incredibly damp in both the urine way and the... Well, actually, I don't know, I don't think he's all that premature down there, or Liara's gonna be incredibly disappointed. So it's mostly urine, you'd hope. Maybe a bit of pre. But I don't know. I kind of want to try it. I don't doubt that Krogan would drink that. I wouldn't doubt that it's not even that hard to find on Novaria. All the corporates drink human blood. How do you think the Queen is still alive? Big Phil didn't die. She just devoured what was left of him. To talk about Opal. There's still like a little baby Groot version of him growing in a fucking plant pot in the fucking Queen's basement. He'll be back. Don't you worry. He's like a 5,000-year-old Eternal. He's not going anywhere. To talk about Opal.
I've heard Opal has something for you.
You're watching this stream, another stream, and playing on your Switch. How can you do that? Like, my brain carries, like, all forms of autism, and I think I'd only be able to do, like, 2.5 of those things. Computer is taking a temporary dirt nap, so I had to alert via mobile. Sounds like an amazing time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Boko. Do you know what's wrong with it? Will it be fixed pretty soon? Because I'd love to catch a couple more of your streams. In fact, I don't think I've managed to catch one of your streams yet, but I would absolutely love to. I will be.
Yes, but I haven't picked up his cargo yet.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Do I help out walking hentai? Or do I help out yet? Who is this man? This is crime! Dude, we can't let this dude just eavesdrop. Especially that is just Udina. That is Udina's fucking dad. Like, that is the exact same face model on a slightly darker man. I don't trust this at all. We're not a spectre, we're being babysat. They're just telling us a spectre, telling us we're a spectre, so we go away. I mean, maybe. What are you gonna offer me?
I'll consider your offer.
Make the right decision.
I have ADHD, so I can focus on many things. Ah, that would explain it, Sarah. That must be, quite the blessing, at least in that regard. Waiting on a replacement CPU. Ah, okay, dude. I hope it comes very, very soon. Wait, what?
You have my package?
Wait, I had to say yes or... oh, okay, so I guess that's... I can either bring it to him, or I can bring it to the bubblegum jellyfish.
Not yet.
Then go get it.
Alright, fine, I'll be on my way. You're an arsehole, though, and I get the feeling you'll just pull a gun on me. I mean, there's a chance that Opal could pull, like, 8 guns on me with all of his tentacles, but he seems a little bit too squishy for that. I don't think there's nearly enough musculature going on down there to, get any of that done. Synthetic Insight security disabled? What? How in hell did I do that? Why was I allowed in? Fucking fake Udina just stalked me all the way in there and it just wasn't a problem. I don't know, by the way, did you hear that fucking squeak that came out of me? I hate allergies. That normally would not be possible with my beautiful dulcet tones, but it came out just quite that easy. Lurking while I play Raft, ever vigilant, stop with the murder, Kirby. Enjoy the lurk, Christ, also awesome name. It's the greatest name. It makes me, fills me with joy every time I see it. Where the hell am I going? Is this all I can do here? I can speak to Raphael, I know that. But I also know we're not quite charismatic enough yet. I know, on my stream, the game's telling me that I'm not charismatic enough. How fucking dare it? Can you guys all just, can you recode the game for me? Just to prove it wrong. At least in the subsequent Mass Effect games, like, as long as I get my charm and my intimidate all the way up here, we can walk into any room, everyone's clothes immediately just fly off, no matter who the hell they are. Like, there's no possible situation in which that does not occur. Shepard is just so very alluring, despite being the most generic-looking man on the planet. I mean, I could go to the garage. I turned off the security for Synthetic Insights, but I also think we had a pass into there. I get the feeling that was meant to be guarded, and the game just fucked up. Or at least the guards were like cut content that I restored like when I was doing the original trilogy, with those mods that I had. But this time around, not so much, because there's no way that should have just happened, right? Like, I know I hacked it. We played some pretty hardcore Frogger to get through there. And this man does sell me things. Wasn't he also offering me like really good deals on some really advanced bullshit? It's like a shitty superpower, but it's terrible for school because I can't focus on anything. Yeah. I understand. My brain does similar, like, I have a few things going on up there as well. I don't know if I've ever discussed them on stream, so I won't now. But yeah, focus is not my strong suit. All I know how to focus on is screeching into the void at 3 AM at various video games while you guys watch through the walls. Thank you. What is that glorious emote? How am I not subbed to you? I want all of these, Godboko. I will be visiting very, very soon. On it. No? Scott, what was that? What are you on it about? Don't be on it! The admin office? Oh, wait. I thought I explored absolutely everything here. I guaranteed that I explored everything, but this is the master of anal himself? The man brave enough to just put anal directly in his goddamn name and expect no consequences? Holy shit, I never went in here. I saw the guard. Oh, are you all... It is their uniform to be adorned in, like, half blackface. What's going on? What, every single Turian we've seen on Novaria does that, or at least the ones with guns. I don't trust this. I don't like this. And I'm gonna be having harsh words with you, anal man. Maybe more than harsh words. Rough sex is the only thing this man understands. That's my form of diplomacy. It's a woman! No, it's not! Where's Annaleus? Can I just go right around? Because I've met you before. Wait a minute. I'm remembering things. I know who you are, and I'm excited to talk to you.
How can I help you?
Unfocused buddies? Exactly, and focus is overrated. What's Garrus fucking doing? Wait, that was an actual cutscene thing? I thought he was just doing the classic fucking patented Tali move, where her face is jammed into the nearest wall to avoid any form of fucking human interaction. Was Annaleus, or tell me about your facilities.
How large are the facilities here?
We have
Interesting
17
method of
research
flirting,
complexes
Shepard?
built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
And the corporations in general?
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
We may have already spoke about this like
Over
last stream, but
250
my
high-tech
brain has
firms rent
leaked
our labs.
like
Major
several
shareholders
thousand
include
brain cells
Elanus Risk
since
Control
then.
Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Can't go to sleep once without having at least 3 strokes first. It is a curse and a blessing, because at least it makes me prettier every single time. Let's go with, I guess we'll ask about all of them, but Synthetic Insights is the one I broke into. That seems a little bit pressing. Let's see what the fuck I can do there.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Great! We learned absolutely nothing. Tell me about Binary Helix.
Binary Helix.
Because
They
I
work
think
in
we need to
genetics?
fuck with them as well.
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Luddite is still a word? That's so cute. How can anyone be a Luddite when we're literally living on advanced space stations? Like, that's like my dad who couldn't use an iPhone for like 20 years. Not someone living here. That doesn't make any sense. Alanus Risk Control.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
I like to think it's just Spanish and it's just El
The
Anus.
executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Lethal and non-lethal anus. Nice. Alright, well introduce me to the man himself.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please.
Those
Mr.
dead eyes and
Annaleus.
oddly shiny
Yes,
lips.
what?
Welcome to
Commander
2006.
Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Or, to be fair, like, you can have some pretty vibrant looking character models in the remaster, so I think that is just the corporate world. We're on Novaria, where it's nothing but corporations and sadness and incredibly tight suits that burst every single testicle you've ever owned with, like, a single step. So, I imagine it's more to do with that. Let's see if this man's any prettier. My god, he kinda is. I feel like he should be stroking a cat. And, like, right now turned the other way. He needs to do the swivel or he loses all— oh, no. Or he loses all impact. I mean, I'd love to shoot him in the head. He just screams arsehole just from eye contact.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up.
No,
I have
I
no
won't.
time to
Get the
entertain
fuck up.
refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Interesting. You've read my file, or I'm just a squishy pink baby human.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without
They don't
knowledge of the
need
other party's
testicles
tendencies.
anymore. Not with all this
Greetings of
money, they
courtesy.
could buy so
Only
many more.
cooperate as required by the executive board.
Attach them
Businesses
wherever they
come here
want.
to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Isn't a lack of oversight risky?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Man, there is not a single decent fucking Solarian in the first game. I can't think of one that I like. Never mind, I thought of one that is absolutely my favorite fucking character and I can't wait to meet him. This guy's just a piece of shit and he's ruining their whole name. Don't worry, he'll make up for it. Tell me about Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He's
You
a major
know?
investor in
Oh yeah, he
Binary
was just
Helix
here. Huh?
Corporation, which
That's
is
the whole
one of
point of
Novaria's
this.
backers.
Is he developing weapons here?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
So, what the hell do you exist for? Why are you here? You're like the overlord of fucking everything, but you just kind of sit in your chair. Doing nothing but... Oh, God, he's just the Bezos, but prettier.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived
Elon
a few
Musk
days
with
ago,
less
accompanied by
apartheid
a
money.
personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
What sort of cargo? Define personal escort. Do I get to be her beautiful prostitute? Is that gonna work out? Could I carry it off, guys? Do you think so? Is this form of Shep and/or just me? You think we're able to do that? An Asari who's like 900 years old, who has like, what, 200 children? I think you need to have at least like 100 to qualify for being a matriarch in Asari fucking society or whatever. But do you think I qualify for at least like one paid for fuck at that? I only need like 3 credits. Just a 6pence, that'll do for me.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is
welcome,
self-explanatory.
Jamie.
Bodyguards
Detachable,
attending to the
completely
safety of
portable
members,
testicles.
mainly
It's the
Asari commandos.
future.
Commandos. You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Venezia from taking them.
Oh fuck, I wasn't listening about the prostitute. I assume it's less prostitutes, more hired murderers. That seems a little bit more her style, huh? Despite the lifetime of fucking. Jamie hitting us with that as always. I love that that's just your thing. I love that's how you always make your entrance. I love it. Why is she here? What sort of cargo? We can ask a lot more about her than Saren, which is weird considering she doesn't matter nearly as much.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I thought it said it passed weapon. I read it as screaming. So I thought, whatever the hell she was keeping in her box, it went through customs, just ripping out its own larynx for freedom. And you just ignored it. And it wouldn't surprise me at all, but no. Okay, so it's not weapons. So what the hell could it be? I don't remember. I remember Matriarch Venezia from my original playthroughs, but I don't remember what the fuck she does. Why is she here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Hitman, prostitute, is there really a difference? I mean, I've seen Agent 47 get into some pretty interesting get-ups over the years, dude. In Absolution, he can dress up as like a horny, slutty nun. And all those fursuits that he can get in, I don't know. I think he's like a specific, particular kind of furry. A very, niche market, but they'll pay thousands. I need to see her. Did I say he's a niche furry? I meant he's a niche prostitute. I think furries are already niche enough. There's like one guy who will pay for him at this point. I need to see her.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So we drive.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable.
I can't use
for travel.
any of
Don't
my
make
charm
an issue
here?
of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Is your suit really that fucking tight that it's just restricted your emotions? None of it can leave. I can't use any of my sexiness to get here. Alright, well, we've asked
Back
everything.
to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I'm not fucking paying you. I could put a ton of criminals under. And I believe the criminals are working against this asshole, or at least around his business scheme. So at the very least, he's not making money from this shit like he would if they were to do it through him. I kinda want to make this man broke. It'll make the tiniest little dent. But like, when I bought my monitor from Amazon, I know I used Amazon, I'm a horrible, dirty boy. But it told me on the description that it was 4K, ended up being 2K. So I complained at Amazon for a while, and I got £500 off, and it felt so good just to sodomize Bezos for the most fleeting of seconds. Makes no difference at all. He makes £500 in, I imagine, a 1/12 of a second, but it felt good to me. So let's get the fuck out of here.
Questions at this time.
And let's find a way to
Good.
jail you
I received
forever.
a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
I hate him so much. No one treats Shepard like this. I'm already a war hero. Not quite as much as I'd like to be. Can we do anything?
How can I help you?
We can't do anything.
Nothing right now, thank you.
Very well.
Interesting. So I know something about Gianna that I'm obviously not meant to know if I was playing the game on the first time around. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm really, really anxious to trigger it. I don't know how to make it happen, maybe I just haven't spoken to the right people just yet. So, docking bay. No docking for us. The penises can kiss much further down the line. Let's go to synthetic insights, because I believe that's where we need to go to make the Turian happy, right? That's Lorik. You want to say that again? What have... I've said so many things, Horcrux. Over the course of the last 5 minutes, or since the stream started, I already said many things that could probably land me in jail. You want to be more specific? Triggering things is tight. It's got to give him all of the Nam flashbacks. That first contact war will never stop haunting him. I don't even know if the Solarians did anything in the— Whoa! What a name! Liliarax. Nope, that can't be it at all. Liliarax. Liliarax sounds okay, but also a bit adorable. You sound like a Native American princess.
That's right.
From a slightly racist Disney movie. Yeah, that's me. Why does everyone know? You just seem to be like a dock worker.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here.
Never seen such
They
a
just
pasty
sit around
Turian. What a
sipping
cutie.
expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
I'm gonna investigate you, and also the local news.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias, and the matriarch came through.
Man, everyone knows about the matriarch. Like, I know it must be really hard to stay hidden when she's such a high ranking, like, you know, everyone knows the matriarchs, no matter who the fuck they are, even this sad little dock worker. But god fucking damn, everyone! They didn't even try to keep it a secret. Oh, I can ask about a lot more things now. Ugh. Benezia. I don't trust this man. Anyone with a fashion sense like that? Like, he's wearing the most flamboyant of suits, but it also looks like a Pringles can. You are the Turian equivalent of James Bond. You're spying on me very fucking hardcore, and I shouldn't be asking this. But I'm gonna...
You know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her?
Should I eat dinner or drink more? Why not both?
Before we lost contact.
It makes drinking just a little bit more classy, but you can remain a disaster. Not telling you how much to eat. You can eat, like, a crumb. It still makes it, like, that bit classier. People think you're, like, you know, at least slightly sane. Peak 15.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know.
That crumb ain't gonna soak up
There's
much.
a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
So, excuse me. For anyone who's just come in, or come in recently, my allergies are fucking killing me today, and they're likely to for at least a good few weeks. Treecom and me, we don't get along very well. I'm gonna try and mute for the coughing. People on YouTube who are seeing this video, like, you know, down the line, I'm really sorry if I can't edit out every individual cough, but for Twitch people, I'll try. I need to expel disgusting, viscous war crimes from my mouth right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, my own self-produced bioweapon has left the building. Let us carry on. Hopefully that is my mute button. Hopefully I hit the right thing. Hopefully you guys can fucking hear me now. Or I didn't leave you unmuted for the choking to death and then muted you now so you can never hear any more my beautiful dulcet tones. Drink your dinner, get the blender, toast and more whiskey. I mean, both those options sound pretty fucking good. The toast and whiskey cocktail is one of my favorites. Synthetic Insights.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene
Scuttlebutt?
was on the take. So Ananias shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I love how they've given you, like, generic, adorable mafia voice. But you're a Turian. You don't need to do that. Where's, like, the Sicily equivalent on your homeworld? I don't even remember the Turian's homeworld's name. And it's one of my favorite things in all of Mass Effect. How could I do this to myself? Personal questions.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Goodbye. No, I need to leave the station, my friend. But I think I already have someone who can help me leave the station, right? It's either gonna be Lorik or Lee. I like Lee better, but no, Lorik made me laugh, even though he's a complete piece of shit. So no matter how many horrible fucking things you do, if you can get a giggle out of me, I will sort of worship you forever. I need to leave this step. We might as well see what this guy can
How
offer
can I
us.
get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
I'm not polishing any gizzard, dude. Not unless it's the matriarch. You don't know who. You don't know me.
You need anything, I'll be here.
I'll gladly send Garrison, though. He'll polish any gizzard I tell him to. Can I make my... Nah, I guess this is just gonna keep me out. You're just aiming your gun at me? Why?
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have to leave.
I'm on
a
Citadel
Spectre. I can do whatever the
business.
hell I
Need to leave
want.
the station.
If you want to enter the garage,
Factory
you need
comment,
authorization
it's
from Mr.
annoying.
Ananias. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
What are those eyes, man? Fuck, they really aced the remaster in certain places, and all the important characters except Liara, I don't know how they made her so puffy and middle-aged, but all the main characters look absolutely fucking stunning. Everything else is a bit of a disaster in some places. I mean, you can't fuck up a Turian because they look so goddamn cool anyway, even in 2006 graphics, but with some people it's like they made them worse. Why are those eyes bursting?